What's good? You're now tuned in with Off the Ox Podcast. Get some drink.
I stay off them perks. I be sleep but never lacking.
I'm from New York, so it's different.
Oh yeah, I need to start drinking me some water, bro. I don't want that shit to happen.
Listen, liquids.
I drank nothing but soda this week. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you gotta get some fruit juice, something.
Oh God, bro, I be eating processed food, bro. That's all I be eating.
Yep, and that's why I got what I got. But I'm good now.
Hell yeah, well I got the MF Sun on the pod, man.
Hey, I'm so excited to be here. I'm big fan.
Oh yeah, bro. We've been talking about it for a minute. I was trying to get you on here for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, but I'm glad we didn't though, because a lot of shit has been going on in politics.
Oh God,
it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, it's funny because I had asked for something different. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, come on, man. You know, give us some real entertainment. You're not giving us no entertainment. You just two old guys. But they flipped it. They gave us what we wanted.
Oh
something
God.
new.
You think Biden? You think Biden set that up?
Nah, man. I don't ever believe in none of that stuff. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? However,
I think it's natural too.
You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Was it Roosevelt? One of the presidents said that nothing happens in politics by accident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you're gonna use it, even if it happened, and it just happened naturally. This guy was a freak, got on top of a roof, shot at even though that happened, you're gonna use it to your benefit. That's why his ass is headed out there back to Philadelphia tomorrow.
That's crazy. He's like, shout out Trump, bro, and like how he just handled that situation. Though, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's the best thing to do though, because that ain't do nothing but boost it. You know what I'm saying? You got 50 Cent over here rapping free promo.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about, yo. Keeping people entertained enough to get policy through. That's what personally, that's what I feel like the job of the president is. You got policies that you got to get through American people. You got to keep them entertained enough to get it passed.
It worked too. It worked for me. I ain't gonna lie, bro, and it's crazy because I'm not focused on what's going on in that room with the what's the call? I don't even know the name of them. Not the Senate, Congress. I'm not really. I don't know what the hell they passing, what laws they doing, what Donald Trump gonna do with Congress, and none of that. I'm focused on what 50 Cent done posted. You feel what I'm saying? Because Donald Trump, they in a whole nother bag with that shit, bro.
Yeah, it is.
He's in a whole nother bag. It's like they're also going on what they can do and also their gimmicks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like real gimmicks. So
it's what 50 Cent do. You know what I'm saying? It's what they all do. It's all about entertainment. I always say to people that, life is like sales. You always selling. And there's always a give and take situation. There's always commerce that happens between people, even with your family. There's always commerce. If your dad can't do nothing for you, why are you going to your dad? You're going to your friends, right?
Oh God,
that's what's going to happen. So there's always some kind of something that is a give and take, and I think politicians and entertainment just happen to go hand in hand.
On Donald Trump's Secret Service, bro. I remember they were setting up. I guess they spotted him before he got all the way set up with the rifle. I guess they saw him, just didn't do nothing yet. Because, you know what I'm saying? I guess they probably thought he was innocent and he's white. You know what I'm saying? If he was black, you think they would have been did something?
Well, first of all, if he was black at one of those rallies, come on, bro.
Black people fuck with Trump, though.
They do, but they never at them rallies.
Yeah.
You look at the Republican convention. That's what we started talking. We like, yo, we got to get on the air. You look at that. You look at the Republican week, right? Which I watched them all. You don't see very few black people, and if it is, it's the same black people. It's Amber Rose. She was there. You know what I'm saying? It's and it's the white people that we accept. Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan. They was there. But it's like, you don't get a mix of people. The Democrats, they're gonna blow your mind next month in Chicago. First of all, they doing it in Chicago. Second of all, they doing it in Obama's town. Third of all, they own the industry. They're gonna have Beyonce, Jay-Z, your favorite rapper, my favorite comedian. It doesn't matter. They're gonna have them there. Because if you want to succeed, you want to be a part of history. And that's what they call it. They always call it history.
Yeah, hell yeah. Trump pulled up and was like, pull up to the rally and shit. I'm pulling up because that's promo for me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going. I'm sure they probably got like 50,000 followers that day from just pulling up.
I'm sure.
Hell yeah. Man, like, why do you think? Do you think Trump's as much love as Trump get? You think he also gets as much hate?
I think that there's always got to be a yin and yang for everything, right? So
he used to be kind of racist too.
Not
racist, but the shit he would say.
I think it's difference between bigotry and racist. I think everybody is a bigot.
Because honestly, I never heard him say no racist stuff, to be honest. He just said shit that was kind of out the way, though.
Sometimes. Yes, but problem with Trump, okay, it's a great thing and a great thing about Trump. The great thing about Trump is that in 4 years, the Republicans are going to be able to run somebody sane because he can't run again. Okay, so they'll be able to have somebody who is boring, whoever can compete with Kamala Harris.
I'm scared of having the only reason. All right, look, I ain't knocking the girls, right? Shout out all the females. It is cool to have a girl. It's cool for girls to run for president. That shit fire. That shit cool. But it's just I just feel like only point of views I'm worried about is Russia and them thinking that we are some you know what I'm saying? So we're pussy, you know what I'm saying? For having a girl. They're gonna be like, oh, look, them niggas pussy. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gonna be like
Listen,
they got a girl president.
Look at this though.
Russia's gonna be like, all right, bet they got a girl president. We finna take over the rest of Ukraine. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that might be. But I would say that having a female in charge changes the dynamic, right? Your moms, your sister, your auntie. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you got one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And you have respect for them that you would never have for anyone else. And if you disrespect them, you're gonna come for their throats. And that's what's gonna happen. You gonna disrespect a black woman, even if I don't agree with her. You might not agree, but I'm black. I'm gonna defend her. I don't care. That's how we're built. That's how we're made.
I learned my lesson with that with Obama, bro. I don't think you should ever vote for somebody for their color or their gender. Always vote for what they talking about in them rooms and stuff.
I got you, but look at who he was going against. He was going against an old white man who had been an army veteran who couldn't move his arms. Like, come on, like
he also a businessman that owned the whole hood.
Who?
Trump. Oh, you talking about Biden?
No, I was talking about McCain.
McCain.
Right, who was going with Obama.
Oh, but, yeah, I remember McCain. No, I did never vote for him.
Right. See, I mean, that's who he was going against. I don't know. Trump has got a lot to do. They're really trying to pin him in the corner of being an authoritarian, and that's a problem because the things that he says sounds like it. So he needs to soften up a little bit, but he won't.
I just remember when Trump was here, everything was going a little better though. Like everything was like it was good price. Like McDonald's was like $15 to order a shit ton of food. No, it's like $20, bro. $20-something.
Listen, I don't think that those prices are gonna change until y'all realize that we're not really eating meat.
Oh God, no, we're not eating no meat for real.
Right.
That shit good though.
It's good, right?
I'm gonna start eating real meat though.
Well, you're gonna have to make it yourself because I don't think you'll be able to buy that soon.
Oh, you think what you think they're finna do? I know they've been creating that shit in the lab. Though. Like, they got real meat they can cook in the lab and shit already.
Yeah, totally.
3D
Like
printers and shit.
why would I want to have a whole entire cow when I could just have whatever I need from that cow?
Damn.
I think it's genius. I think that science is
I
great.
fuck with it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you could feed thousands, you could feed millions, you could feed everybody. There'll be no starvation.
People just look down on it because it's like it is weird, you know what I'm saying? But if you really think about it, it's pretty cool. But it's also people that be like, "Oh, we playing God and shit like that." Nigga, like, why not?
We are God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? God could be God, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with all of them, you know, I'm cool with all the religious leaders, you know what I'm saying? Buddha, Islam, they cool as hell, they cool. But but like I feel like we should always advance. We shouldn't let that shit hold us back. They would want us to advance, probably.
Yes, of course. Of course. I believe that. I believe that we are God, and through us things are made, and it is all the energy of the source.
For real. Like we yeah, that's true. The only people we experience building stuff is us. And if you look at a computer, we basically built we're basically God of like a fucking, I don't know what that shit is, but you know what I'm saying, ones and twos.
You know what I was thinking? Like, how about what would happen if we came up with some kind of like
what's wrong with my character? What the
like some kind of metric? What's the matter with you? You falling out?
I looked up on my computer, my shit was slanted.
Nah, if we had some currency for words, like if all these AIs are gonna be making money, right? And the way they're making money is off of the words that we say, i.e., Elon Musk with his new AI that he's using He's using Twitter words, right? Should we get paid for that?
But he's doing what?
So he's gonna have just like how Meta has their own AI, Elon Musk now will have his own AI based off of X.
Oh yeah, like how you look on Google, they even got an AI now too. No, too.
Everybody got an AI. That shit. Shouldn't we get a profit of it?
For putting shit on the internet.
Hell yeah, ideas, thoughts, words, all of that.
Yeah, if you think about it, bro, I didn't never notice that we upload entertainment for free.
Yeah,
unless
I believe if you make a profit, I want some of it.
I don't know, because I mean, they didn't tell you needed to. You kind of just did it yourself.
Nah, you signed your rights away. You did.
And you did press agree. They probably got that shit in the agree to that shit that you fucking. Yeah. They probably got niggas don't read that shit. They little niggas don't read.
Right. However, if you get a profit, you should, give to the people.
Yeah, give back to the community and shit.
Yeah, I got some good ways to use that money.
That's true. Hell yeah. This AI, what was they using before AI? How was they doing that shit? I mean, it seemed like the same shit, fast and shit.
It is. What it emails, texts, your telephone calls, all of that stuff.
All that's AI, really.
It's all AI. But if you really want to go newspapers.
No, I don't. No, newspapers not AI.
No, okay, newspaper delivery then.
No, that's not AI.
Yeah, because what happened
I don't say it's AI because it's like humans did it. Like say like a vacuum cleaner. A vacuum cleaner is not AI because you got to push that bitch.
It's data.
You feel what I'm saying?
But it's data. No, it's data collection. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, if you got the Times delivered to your house, I know that person has a political view than somebody else who's reading or watching Fox News. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put that person into a bucket and I'll feed them Amazon, whatever I want to that I know that person will like. And then I'll be able to control their thoughts. That's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is open AI, where, it's just a free thought. Everybody says whatever they want to, and the algorithm makes whatever that feels like it should make, I guess.
Oh yeah, the algorithm does watch you. I remember, especially TikTok. TikTok is a real good algorithm. Whatever you like I could train my algorithm. Like I could train my algorithm just to have twerk videos, bro, and I'll have nothing but twerk videos. And then I got another one. I'll train my algorithm to like nothing but memes, and I'll just have my shit be cursed with memes and shit.
Right. Listen, that's what it is. and that's the great thing about America. Just so you know, I'm pro America, and I just feel like we are the best in the world. There's no one
We
like
are.
us.
Yeah.
We're most creative, most experimental, and I don't think that there should be wars. I think that people should want to be like us. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd also see consequences of us too. I also feel like some Americans we get too lost in the sauce, man, with this freedom shit. Like shout out to all the transgenders and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But we should not be crying
Shout
about
out
no
to
shit
y'all.
like that. Why are we crying about shit like why are we crying
I mean,
about hormone blockers, nigga? That shit's weird.
I,
If you
okay,
want, they should let you do it if you want to, but they shouldn't like just talk about it nonstop. You know what I'm saying?
right. I think that whatever you do in your personal life is your personal life.
No, but that's
When it
crazy though.
starts to interfere with my life, that's when I feel like I should be able to say something. So it's kind of on both sides. Yes, it is shout out to transgenders. You live your life the way you want to. Um, if my daughter is playing a sport with a male, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
But look though, you see what I'm saying though? Like, why do we even cry about genders? Like, that's some weird shit. People in India, other people they worry about surviving to the next day. You know what I'm saying? And just
Because
living
we
life.
can. Because we can.
Well, you
Because
know
we
what I'm
don't
saying
have to
though? How
live
we
in a
get too
hut.
lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
We should never worry about that type shit.
Exactly. Because again, we got third world problems. Oh, sorry, first world problems. We have first world problems. They have third world problems. And that's just how it is. It's always gonna have that in this world, I think.
But I'm saying everywhere is poor and shit. But I just feel like other countries, they kind of they're more moral. I feel like even in the UK, I feel like people are more moral. You know what I'm saying? They they have respect. You know what I'm saying? Integrity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like over here, nigga, we just like niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. But no,
Nah, I
not like me. But
disagree.
you
I
know, people just
disagree.
be worried about the craziest shit and whining
Yeah,
about
I
shit.
agree with that. I definitely agree with that part. You know,
Like,
I
oh, my internet got turned off. This is internet, nigga. You ain't used that shit in 2008, 2005 for real. You know what I'm saying?
right. Your internet got shut off.
Yeah, for example, like, hey, my internet got shut off. Okay, watch some cable. You know what I'm saying? I
But
feel like
now
we
you
be
can't.
crying. We don't be
Now
too.
you
We
can't
be
watch internet. But now you can't watch internet because you can't watch cable because you don't have internet.
no. You don't need internet for cable.
No, you don't. You cellular. You're
You
right.
just use
You do.
a satellite thing.
True that. True that. True that.
But you know, we just be too like we cry about the littlest shit. I feel like.
Yeah, but again, that wouldn't be America if we couldn't. That's what makes us better. We cry about the little things, and then we'll make something so you don't have to cry about it no more, and then we sell it to you, and then we become millionaires. That's what we do.
Hell yeah! In America, you gotta be smart, man. I feel like America, we do got we. That's what this one dude was talking about. Like he was talking about how he moved back to Africa after going to school in America because he was like, America just hustle, 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 and not Africa, but specifically Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I know Africa's a continent and shit. He was talking about how he moved back to Nigeria. And he was like, it's just like more, you got to hustle over there too, but it's more, chill out, you know what I'm saying? It's not work, work, work. Like, it's more like farm and shit like that.
I mean,
It's not capitalist.
I think okay, so I think that other countries, smaller countries, mid-sized countries are turning into the middle class, right? So we're a rich nation. Uh, Before COVID, I think technology was making these smaller countries become larger. They don't need oil anymore because now they can use solar. Their farming techniques are different now. We have AI, so they're using things that we're using. COVID set us back, but I believe that now it's pushing forward, where again, countries don't need to rely on other countries for food and to build. You look at places like Dubai, you know what I mean, in the middle of a desert. It's one of the richest countries in the world. So I think that richest cities in the world.
Oh,
So I think that
they came up off oil though.
Right, they got off oil, right? But what I'm saying, these other countries now are seeing what Dubai is doing, and they're saying, well, I could do that too with less, with what I have now. I think China and Russia is setting a stage where you could be with us or you could be with them.
They do, yeah.
Which is good because it's giving options. And who would you want to be with? Them?
Because the people, whoever America don't fuck with, Russia or China's gonna fuck with.
Exactly, which is fine
I've been
because
learning
those
that a
people
lot.
usually just stick together anyway. You know what I mean? Like Russians make Russians, North Koreans make North Koreans, like Americans make everybody.
Yeah.
You know, Donald Trump has a great, not sorry, great, but he has this line that says, you know, we're just a dumping ground here. You know, they just dump their people here. Yeah, they dump their weakest people in their country here, and they flourish, and they make America better.
I wouldn't say weak, cause I don't mess some niggas
Of
from
course
everywhere.
not. Of course not. But in their countries, they may seem that way because they're not aligned with their laws and the things that they want to do, want to control you.
Oh yeah, true. That's true. Though. I fold it. What you think about China and Taiwan? You think China's gonna pull up on them?
Listen, that's going to be something. I don't think China's going to. I think China's smarter than that. I think they care about their money more than they care about um, power, because in their mind, uh, because they're dynasty or wherever they are, they're going to last forever. American presidents, they go out every 4 years, easy. 4 8 years, they're out. I can wait. So it may not be now, but maybe later.
Hell yeah, man. What you think about Trump's assassination? That dude that killed him. What's his name? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I forgot the name too.
Mr. Thomas Crooks. Mr. Crooks.
The
My
loser.
boy Thomas Crooks, man.
I
What do you
mean,
think about him?
young kid,
Why do you think
man.
he did that? What's the motive behind that shit?
Listen, they trying to find that out. It's weird because he's a Republican, right? And he's
Yeah.
young, and so it's just like weird. I think he just wanted to be a martyr. He wanted to be, um, you know, the same guy who killed Kennedy. He wanted to be a Lincoln. He wanted to be famous. And that is what it is. The internet has got us to the point of that. I'm from the music industry for a really long time, 25 years in this in entertainment, because I was also part of the toy industry as well, at Nickelodeon. And I tell you, uh, it's always a
Oh, he's
plan.
at Nickelodeon?
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's always a plan, right? As a corporate industry, you have to make a plan and you have to have a target market. The conversations that we have within politics, I think that it causes our young people to believe that they don't have any say in it and they don't have any future in it, so it's not worth it. And I believe that young man, it got into his mind that this is a way that I can become famous, that I can make a note in history.
Damn, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he was, you know, he went to school at. He went to school at Black Rock.
What was I? What was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying about
Me too. Oh yeah, Thomas Crooks. You think people keep saying he went to school at Black Rock? Or what you gonna say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're right. You were talking about Trump at Black Rock.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even know what
Yeah.
Black Rock is. I just looked up. It says it's something about like finance and shit. Something
It's a
money.
military school.
Oh,
A lot
for
of
real?
rich people go there. Military, but they do everything. You go from there, then you go to like Harvard and all these Princeton and all these, you know. universe. That's what they do.
They
I
do
want a
be
piece of
studying
that
really
action.
hard.
Who?
They
Me?
be do they be like studying hard and shit in college?
I mean, yeah. I think you have to. You have to know your history. You have to know the government's history. You got to know how to go through financials. Like I believe that in everything, it there takes work if you want to be the top of your game. You want to be at the top.
Oh God, I just fucking hate sitting there listening and writing shit down and shit. That shit so ass.
No, I hear you. Don't worry, AI is gonna take care of all of that for you.
Oh God, bro. No cap, we got AI now. Like in school, if I was in school right now, bro, like I'd be straight. I think. Cause with the
Well,
AI, cause back then you could look up. They got stuff like Brainly. I remember using Brainly and stuff like that. I'll try typing in, but the math that they would give you, I guess they would do something where they don't give you the exact answer, bro. But with the AI, you know how they be like show the work. AI show the work over with,
Wait, you done?
and it's like,
Listen,
bro,
there's nothing wrong with that. It's not cheating. If we're able to get the answers, now we're able to look for new answers.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Let's look for new answers.
you ever heard about quantum computing?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That shit rattles my mind. I still don't understand that shit. It's like taking instead of ones and twos, I guess they're making it like come
It's the
it's
multiverse.
ones and twos at the same
It's the
time or something like
multiverse.
that.
It's the multiverse.
What's the multiverse?
Multiverse is like if you made a
Nobody was
decision and
talking
you
about that.
decided not to make that decision, now the multiverse is split into two things of you made it that way and it
Yeah,
could have happened this way.
exactly. Yeah.
That's exactly what AI is. Listen, I am a big fan of
Oh,
Stan
that
Lee.
is spooky. That is spooky, bro. The way you just broke it down, that's spooky, bro.
Hell yeah. That's what it is.
What the fuck?
And what
I
we
wouldn't
did
think
is
about it like
we
that.
made something that can not only make two things, but make a billion things any way we
Like, what
want to.
happens if this dot goes right and it goes left and in the middle, it just all at the same time?
Yes. Yes.
That
And you
shit
pick
fucks my
which one is
mind up.
better, but you pick which one is better for you and what outcome is better for you. I
Wait a
love
minute,
it.
what?
You pick, you get the 1, 2, or 3 choices that you want, and you move with the best one that works for you in your life.
Oh, so it's like, all right, which way should I go? This, that, and that.
Yeah, I guess you could do that too. The same way you would say, I need to get to point A to point B. Which way is better? Should I take the freeway? Should I go to streets? You know the traffic AI. The singularity, that's gonna happen as well. People don't like that word, but it is what it is. It's gonna happen.
What singularity?
That's when everything just combines into one, where the networks just talk to each other instead of having Meta has AI, this has AI, that no, it's just one thing, and all the cars are run on the singularity, all the
Oh,
lights, everything is made so that um just talking to one system.
oh, you got it thinking deep now. So it's like, because that's one thing I never noticed. Aliens and shit, they don't have no uniqueness to them, bro. They're all the same fucking
Correct.
thing.
Right.
They're all gray, no clothes, no drip, just all gray. Dude, I didn't think about that. We're even in like now, like I'm starting to think about brands and shit, like the old Sprite brand, how it kind of
Right.
turned into like, you know what I'm saying? Everything got reloaded, even Walmart, you know what I'm saying? The logo on the Walmart, that's just not how it was back then. That's just kind of
It
bland.
changed. Yeah.
Everything. McDonald's, that's a good ass one right there.
Well, right back to McDonald's. You know, you should get some sponsorships from McDonald's from this place.
Oh God, oh damn, bro. I need to stop thinking about McDonald's, bro. That's my problem
Right
right
here.
there. Fuck.
Right there.
That's true though. That shit went
Sponsored
great.
by
That shit used to be.
McDonald's.
Oh God, I need to put a little arch or something on the wall.
Right?
That shit is crazy though. How it went from happy to just a brown fucking box is what it looked like. Damn, I didn't think about that shit. What do you think we'll use quantum computers for? Just to come up with shit and war? Probably war.
Well, you know, most people say, well, I don't. I believe in positivity. I think that we can use it to expand ourselves.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just expand, learn about ourselves.
I
You know,
looked up quantum computer and it's not like you hook up screens to it. They said it was not like you watch a YouTube video on it. It's not that type of computer. They said it was like some other shit. What is like how do you even control that bitch? Because
that's the
I'm guessing
problem.
that shit don't
That's
got
the
no
issue.
keyboard, no
Right.
USB output input and shit.
Nah. That shit is just everywhere. It's everywhere. You
That's how I
know,
was looking at that motherfucker like a goddamn tower.
you can't kill it. You can't kill it because you
You can't.
unplug it from here and it's over there when you plugged it in. So yeah, you can't kill it.
What the fuck? So it ain't got no cord. You just plug in.
Nope. You
What
will
is it
never be
powered
able to
by?
plug it out once you plug it in. Once they put quantum computers into everything, there's no turning it off. You've now made a new life form.
Wait a minute, hold on. That shit's fucking with my head, bro. So it ain't got no battery in there or nothing. Like, what's
Oh,
the electric source?
it will create its own electric source or create its own power source if it needs to.
No, that's
It's
tripping
scary.
me
That's the
out.
reason why they don't want to mess with it. They trying to put laws around it, trying to figure out how to use it because we want to use it, but the problem is in the wrong hands. You know, people they just want to use it for war and control and you know, people don't like that.
No, that shit's fucking. I guess because I'm just smoking, but that shit's hitting my head. Like, how the fuck that shit turn off? That's weird, man. What do you think? Camilla Harris, man. What do you think about Camilla running?
Listen, man, I think it's historic as I've heard it on the news like a billion times. But yeah, it is historic. And I think that I'm a guy that I feel like if I have a doctor, I want my doctor to have gone to school, have done his residency, you know, have been doing it for a long time. I'm not really into, hey, you gotta, I really like the way you wear that white jacket. Open me up. No. I had a problem with Donald Trump the first time. I did support him. You know, everybody know I supported Trump the first time because I felt like we did need somebody different. We needed
Yeah,
somebody new. We needed some way for America to know that anybody could be president, even Donald Trump. We needed that. However, I wouldn't do it again because I want my president to be in office for a long time, to know what the switches are, you know, to know who to call if there's a storm and now you got to get the, you know, FEMA involved. Like I want to know that he knows what to do. Donald Trump was learning on the job. I don't want somebody learning on the job. I think that if anybody, I think that she's a good choice, a good pick for a candidate at least.
hell yeah. What is she planning to do? I heard a lot about abortion. I think girls should get abortions because look, I know it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I mean, it is fucked up, right? But imagine what is that baby? Okay, the baby gets neglected. Another fucking school shooter. You know what I'm saying?
I listen. I
And
am
I know that
totally
sounds so
agreeing with
fucked
that.
up too, but you know what I mean. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying about
I agree. A lot of our mental illness is due to the fact that we
neglect.
don't have a two-parent household, or we have parents who don't know how to take care of their kids. They have mental illness, and then they affect their children who have mental illness. So yeah, I totally agree with that. I feel that that there should be a choice, especially women who could be dying because of their baby or incest or rape.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like I feel like those things are obvious. I don't think that we should be having this discussion. I
And then
think we
look,
have
you ain't even a kid. You still a kid when you can have kids. You feel what I'm saying? And the I shout out to the teenager. She was a 18-year-old girl, man. She's in the hospital. She's probably scared, you know what I'm saying? She has the baby. She throws that shit in the trash can in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying?
right.
But people thinking they just calling her murder, but she a kid, bro. She don't know what she doing for real.
You
You
know
know
what
what I'm
she's
talking
doing
about?
is that. But again, I think it all comes down to finance, which
But
brings
if
me to one of
abortion
my
was legal,
other things I love:
she probably would have
reparations.
said get an abortion.
Reparations. It all has to go back to the money, right? Because if you had the money, then you would be able to spend more time with your child, to teach your child the time and the timing and when you're supposed to have sex with people.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no doubt, no doubt. It's all right.
Skirt.
Nah, shout out for you. I love this podcast. I think you're doing great things. You know,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you so much
appreciate
for
it,
having
man.
me. I really appreciate it.
Hell yeah, bro. Cause I know you be I saw your world. What's that world called? With the United States stuff?
Oh yes, the press secretary room. Yeah, that's the United States press secretary room. I created that here in Horizon. I love it. I love it. People love it.
Yeah, I gotta check that out, man. Yeah, I gotta pull up.
Yeah, man.
What you
But
be doing in there?
so you just go in there and you can become the press secretary of any one of the presidents. Now I've added presidents, so now you could be George Bush's press secretary or Bill Clinton's press secretary. People who understand politics or feel the comedians. They have a really good time in it.
That stuff look fun, bro. I'd be
Yeah, it
pulling up
is.
over there sometimes. You be in there.
Yeah,
I
it
know
is.
you be the perfect person to talk about politics and stuff like that with, man.
Listen, man. Again, I feel like politics is only a part of our life, But at the end of the day, I care about bringing kindness to the world, and that's what T-Bot is about. Our games, our shows. Look out for a good fall lineup of shows that are coming through. HGT, which is not uh, honoring great talent. The singing competition, they're coming on T-Bot. We got the comedy show, Ladies Comedy Museum, that's coming back this fall with T-Barb as hosting. She's bringing a whole host of comedians that have just grown in comedy. And I want to, do some shows that really celebrate the creations of these amazing worlds, like this podcast, and artists that make these worlds, scripters, and really shine a light on them, because without them, there wouldn't be us.
Oh, that's facts, man. Shout out all the builders and scripters, bro. Y'all make the metaverse go round.
Indeed, they do. Indeed, they do. Thank you.
Man, what you think the metaverse gonna be like in about 20 years?
Listen, man, I think it's contacts, like uphill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I think it's who knows. But I think that the metaverse is on a great journey. Listen, today I was thinking. I said, I wrote it down. Hold on 1 second. I wrote it down. I said, yeah, nope. I can't find it right now. But basically, I was just like, yo, this would be a perfect spot to do a town hall. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, 5-week event. Every week they do a town hall in the metaverse.
Oh, that would be cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Right? Safest place to do it. You gotta, people have to pay for tickets. Now, not pay, but do challenges to earn the tickets.
Yeah.
And then and yeah, you might be able to ask the future president questions, or but make it a 5-week thing, and then you get people like veterans that create these worlds. There are army veterans that don't have legs, or have mental illness, that the only way that they're living today is because they create worlds.
Yeah.
So I mean, we think of the metaverse lightly, but I T-Bot, We think of it very seriously, and it's a very heavy campaign on trying to bring people together and really helping people to understand other people, because it changes the art, it changes our world. Um, if you have a writer or a singer that's in the metaverse now and they're talking to you, who just pulled over by the side of the road because you're a truck driver and this is the only community you have, or a mother who was battered and she comes in here because she doesn't go anywhere, but she finds friends here, and then she gets stronger because she finds community. Like, I've been here long enough to see those stories, so I feel that we need to get more people in here that have made a difference in the world on the outside here, so we can grow more.
Why do you think like VR is so underground still? Like it's mainstream, but it's underground at the same time. Like why do you think the main population just really just don't really mess with VR
I
or
think
metaverse? Some metaverse.
I think that it's a control issue. There's no control there yet. You know, people say, "Oh, well, there's no money there." No. How about the fact that it's a good thing that you could do? You could meet people and change your life by changing other people's lives. Like, I was love to see when celebrities come into the metaverse and they, but you're human. You do a job, and we actually pay you for it. And the best way to make sure your job is well and done well is knowing your client and your customer. You don't know us, how could you perform for us? Um, Politicians, film, actors, writers, comedians, broadcasters, telephone man, don't matter. Life is a is again, give and take for us to be better, not to just take.
Hell yeah. What do you think about what do you think about the Simpsons?
Love the Simpsons, y'all. I love them.
Why
Art.
is there
It's
so
art.
much stuff going on in the Simpsons in real life at the same time?
They made a deal with the devil. Duh.
I'm about to say, bro, you really think that shit? Or you
Nah,
think it's
man,
just
it's just art,
coincidence?
yo. This is art, yo. It's just art. Art goes
Yeah.
off the science. You know what I'm saying? They looked into the multiverse again. What you think about Stan Lee? I'm again big Stan Lee fan. Marvel is just, you know, Shakespeare at its best. You know, and how detailed he went into it. If you go on Google and you just Google something on Marvel, on the characters and how they are in size or some shit, and you see that, and it's just like, yo, like you thought about that. Um, but we always think about that. You got it
Oh
from
God, shout out to the
again.
comic books, man. The people like, you know what I'm saying, the real shit, like the people that wrote,
Yeah,
you know, all that shit. I don't know how the hell they thought about all that, but they made a whole fucking hero verse and shit.
totally. But again, we do it over and over again. We've done it with Shakespeare. We've done it with the Bible. It's the same exact story in different contexts.
Yeah, like the movies, like they're kind of like the story, but not really the story. I think some of the time events is I never really read the comments for real, but I know they definitely don't. They fucking fuck up the characters sometimes. They don't be looking the same. Like Hellboy, that shit's horrible. I don't know what the
Right.
hell they doing.
Well, I mean, not everything's a hit. Look at DC.
DC. Oh, the state.
Not DC Comics, like, you
Oh,
know.
DC. Oh, yeah, there is different comics. Yeah, they got the Green Lantern and shit, right?
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
what the fuck are they thinking, bro? The
Right,
fucking Green
right. Hey,
Lantern.
and
I
listen,
ain't scared. I ain't scared of that nigga.
listen. I don't know. I don't know too much about
DC got some
Greenland.
goofy ass people though. They do got
They
some goofy
do.
ass
They
heroes.
got Superman though.
Oh,
Big fan.
why did I think
Superman is
Superman
big.
was Marvel?
No, no, Superman is DC, and shout out, because you've
Wait
been
a
doing
minute.
that a long time.
So there was two groups of people that made hero comics. Which one started first?
I want to say it was DC was first. You know
Oh,
how
they had
America
Batman,
was
didn't they?
made. How America was made. I think they have like a show on that.
Oh shit, for real?
Not how is food made? How America was made. It's like History Channel show. Ever seen it before?
How the Earth was made.
Nah, it's kind of like
I know that Big Bang Theory documentary where they fucking go from down fishes to humans.
nah, nah, nah. I can't remember. Nah, but basically, it's a show about industries in America, right? That they came up together, like Nestle Quick and Snickers. Like they came up at the same time and they battled in the stores and for shelf space and consumers and you know, so they have a show on just on the comics at the time. I thought that was dope.
Oh, they had a show about that shit
Right, right.
about
I
building the
mean,
Earth.
no, about the comic books.
Oh yeah. Oh, about the heroes and stuff.
Yeah, no, just about the industry, about the
Oh,
industry.
the industry. Okay, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Right, got you.
Just DC.
I think it was Marvel. It was because it was like and Disney.
Oh, Disney. Oh yeah, Disney does got its own little universes and stuff. Disney got a whole no, or is it
Well,
Disney
no,
or Pixar?
Disney owns Marvel now.
Oh yeah, they probably gonna fuck it up, bro. You gonna put a fucking big ass Disney character in that bitch.
Right.
They gonna put Mickey Mouse in that bitch fighting Hulk and shit. I would never sell that, bro. Did Marvel put money into them all the movies, bro?
um, well, Disney puts a lot of money into Marvel movies, so I
Oh wait,
think that was a.
when did they buy? When did Disney buy Marvel?
It's been a while now. It's been at least 10 years now.
So they bought them in 2015, 14.
I want to say 2010 now.
Oh, so Disney probably the ones that was making the movies then. For real, for real.
Well, I mean, they put the money in there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that has to happen. If you want great things to happen, you need the finance. You need to pay people to be able to do quality work.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The CGI kind of ass because I thought Disney buying it made it ass, but if they bought them in 2009, then they've been putting out movies since 2010. I think the Avengers. When did Avengers come out? Probably 2012. Nah, Disney ain't the reason for the CGI then.
No, it was just that time. They was
Oh no, I'm
using it.
talking about now. That shit looks ass to me. Probably just because I'm a grown. Probably just because I'm an adult.
Well, I think that AI has not um, fully implemented itself into our everyday. You know what I'm saying? I don't think AI has done that yet, but it will in the next 5 years, and in that you'll be comfortable with something else.
I'm ready for AI to be in movies, man. That shit's gonna be crazy.
Mm.
It's already in music videos. I don't know if you watch rap videos, underground shit, but this is a rapper named Skrilla. He
Mm-hmm.
goes in Philly and he shoots videos with fiends and shit. And he
Mm-hmm.
has this one video where they turn him into like his whole theme is the underworld, like hell and shit like that. They turn him into bones and shit, fire and shit. It look like real. It look real as fuck, bro. And I was like, damn, they use AI for that shit, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yep. And it's coming to Horizon Worlds near you.
I was gonna ask you about that. What do you think AI is gonna do for the metaverse or VR in general, VR chat, everything?
I think it's going to be amazing for us as well, because it's going to mimic the world, and we'll probably get everything first because this is the safest place to do it.
Yeah.
And then it will be implemented into the world. Like I think that it's dope, totally
What do you
dope.
think? What do you think AI would do? You think it'll be able to control the environment around you? Like, you know how you need light to do all that. You think AI could kind of just be the light for us?
Yes, totally.
Damn, that'd be cool, bro.
Just make the right choices and be kind. Because when you're kind, you have to understand other people to be kind to that person. It takes work to be kind,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So if you do that, then we'll succeed together. But the minute that you want to be in control just because you want the attention, you fuck it up. Fuck it up for everybody. Do your position. Now everybody got to be the light. What you got to do is focus on the goal. The goal is we got to push forward. We want to succeed. We want everybody, because there's a lot of universe out there. we think so small. Our streets, our corners. Nah, man, there's a huge city out there. That's a universe, a galaxy, and we could
Oh yeah,
touch
that's
it.
true.
We could touch it because we smart. We smart. We got AI now. We could build drones to throw it out into the universe to capture, build itself satellites to bring back imagery and be a part of who knows what.
Oh, when you said quantum computers, they can like be on their self. So
They could,
if that's on 24/7, can we like hook up a power source to that and kind of run the power somewhere else?
yes,
If it's creating its own energy.
totally. I
So
believe
you think
that.
a quantum computer could be like a mini star?
Yes.
Nah, that's just crazy. Have they turned one
Guess
on yet?
what? And guess what? I don't want to be. I don't want to be on this rock. I want to be on a space station. I want to be able to move from one point to another point. Asteroid coming on this side, we going on that side.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we need cities up there. We have pollution issues. We need to throw that shit in the space.
Oh
We should
God.
have factories in space. We don't even need to be up there because we got robots and now AI. What we doing? We fighting over land. We got homeless issues. We got hunger issues. Y'all bugging. Whoever's gonna be president next, and the aliens don't come, and we get it together, we can succeed. Just got to be calm.
That's true though. That's true. So you think like we can use that for space probably. Could we?
Yeah, we don't even need
I
to go to space. I don't even understand why they got fucking astronauts. The astronauts been trapped up in there all summer. They have vacations planned,
Oh
beach with their
yeah.
families. And they
Oh
trapped in
yeah.
space.
I know what you talking about. You talking about them astronauts up there? The Russian and the girl?
I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all could send, they could have sent a spaceship up there a long time ago because SpaceX does that. You know, SpaceX does that. They got a ship that they just flew one up there today.
Yeah.
So just pick them up and bring them back. What are y'all doing? But y'all
I think they gotta
so
have to shuttle with that shit, don't it? I don't know how that shit works.
they have something up there that they don't want anyone else to touch. So that's the reason why they're trying to fix it for them to come back.
You think some crazy shit going on, bro?
Probably.
Dude,
But
that
hey,
shit is
it's
crazy.
got to happen. It's got to happen. The pandemic happened. Why? Because we was working on shit to make sure that we don't catch shit, but it got released. Oh well. But somebody needed to work on it because if somebody didn't work on it, it'll never be a cure. Thank you, Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump for bringing private and government and other agencies together to get a cure done. Fast track. You know?
I
But
didn't know that shit.
yeah. Big props. But that was just one thing that you needed to do. And that's exactly what I liked about him. That's why I supported him. Because I saw him on The Apprentice and he was just like, hey, he was helping people, getting this country and this company to move forward to do this. I was just like, that's the kind of guy we need. But you know, turns out that he was really looking for like a king type shit, and that's not how we roll.
But the corona, I know that came from a bat though, and got down Ken Wu or some shit somewhere in China. It came from a bat, but it's like
Came from a
I don't
lab.
know if it came from a bat and shit. It
Came
can't be
from a
that
lab.
deadly.
It came from a lab
So you think it came from a
in
lab?
China. Yeah, came from a lab
Oh,
in
the
China.
bat was the bat already in a lab when it had the virus, or was it out in the world?
I don't know, but I heard that the bat. Well, there was a meat market next to the lab. That's what they said, and maybe the virus got containment from there. I don't know. Anyway, it was sloppy, but at the same time, we found a cure because we had information that we were working on already for a cure. You watch
So
Heroes? Not Heroes, The Boys?
the boys,
Yes, on Prime.
no.
Oh man, what a show! It's just like it's Heroes being Donald Trump, and what we're dealing with. It's really funny. It's gross
Yeah.
though. I will tell you that The Boys on Prime is not for kids. If your kid is watching it, they should not be watching it. Under 13 should not be watching it.
Damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, really gross stuff that happens on that show. But yeah.
You you heard what happened with the two drug kingpins today?
Yes, yep. Heard they got captured.
They got
Listen,
Ishmael
man.
El Mayo Zambada Juan Guzman Lopez. So that's Guzman. You know who that is. You know Guzman name. That's that boy
That's
Chapo.
yep, that's Chapo's son. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know you know what happened last time. You know
He's
what
just
happened
gonna
last
escape,
time.
right? You say he's gonna escape. You think he's gonna escape?
Nah, they in the US this time though. That's the crazy thing. The you know what I'm saying? Last time the other
And then
son
in
was locked up
Texas.
in Mexico. You know what happened last time? They said blah, 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 blah. I don't know how they gonna I don't know what they gonna do for this one. This one in the US. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? I don't know if the cartel gonna act up or what they finna do. I know whoever ratted them out though, it's over with.
Well,
It was a high ranking member that ratted on. They that's what they said on the news. A high ranking member said
when I was
they
looking
was
at their stats, he said that they had 15 meth labs, which produced 150,000 pounds of meth in a month.
mm-hmm.
First of all, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
I
the
live in
US or
Detroit.
in Mexico?
That's a lot of money. And second of all, like, it, look what's gonna happen. At least for a little while. Like, they're gonna have to build back up. But look what that they were destroying us as a society.
Oh yeah, bro. And it's not even us too. It's the whole world. Like drugs, bro. The whole world loves drugs.
Yeah.
But America, yeah, we definitely love drugs. But I honestly, bro, drugs gonna always be here. It's been here since the '60s. It's been here since drugs gonna be here ever since they
Anytime.
was created. But I do feel like back in the days, like cowboy days, I don't think niggas was taking drugs like that. I don't know why. I think drugs have spiked in humanity. You know what I'm saying? Generally, in humanity, I think we do take a whole bunch of drugs since like I
Luxury,
say the 20th century. You know what I'm saying?
luxury.
Like
It's a
I don't know
luxury.
why. Yeah,
It's a luxury. It's a luxury. As you get more and you're able to relax more, you eat more, you're able to sustain your family more, then you do other things. Now, we need to train our children to want those other things to be creative, to build society,
yeah. And it's
because
crazy because
drugs
drugs
ain't
is like, and it's like a whole like say you go to Philly or somewhere or anywhere for, it's like wow, a crackhead. Like what is that? If you really think about it, that shit is crazy as fuck, bro. Like imagine showing that to like a tribe somewhere deep in the jungles in the Congo or something like that.
right.
Imagine showing crackheads and they're like, what the fuck? What's wrong with that nigga? That shit is weird, bro. If you really think about it.
Listen, they might have their own crackhead, you know what I mean? Because they might have put something up in the jungle, sniffed it, and they acting wild. They might act that same way. We're humans. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do nothing different. They got their own crackhead. Trust me.
Oh yeah, now I think about it, yeah, tribes do drugs. They do actually do drugs. I'm tripping.
Hell yeah!
I don't know why. I don't know, but drugs is crazy.
It's
I think animal.
Saturday, drug day. Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop.
I think some monkeys do drugs.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
this one thing that chews on a caterpillar.
and they get high from
Yeah,
it. Okay,
I think it was a
that's different.
baboon or something like that.
It's different. And
They
I'm
would
sure a
chew
human
on
has
it.
tried it.
Yeah, they would get fucked up off that shit. And you know, dolphins also do it. They get a puffer fish and they fuck with it until it puffs up and they I don't know. I guess they bite it just a little bit, but they don't kill it though, and it does get fucked up. Damn, never mind. Yeah, drugs is the part of nature. Damn, bro, everybody getting fucked up, bro. I
uh,
thought it was weird at first, but now I know it's natural.
there you go.
What's your
That's what
thoughts
you need
about
to tell
drugs?
everybody. What?
What's your thoughts about drugs? I'm on drugs right now.
Listen, I think that freedom is personal, and whatever you do in your world is what you do in your world. But if it affects my world, while you driving and me get into an accident, you need to pay a consequence for your actions.
What if it's a kid with a person that's doing drugs and he was like, "You want to get fucked up, little bro?"
Again, there are laws out there that says
He says, "I ain't fucking. I'm minding my
underage,
business."
underage, and you knowing about it, you could go to jail.
He said, "That shit don't affect me though."
Listen, it will eventually. It will, because I feel we're all connected.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
true.
affect you and me. So just be careful where you do your drugs.
Yeah, that's facts. I can't stand that shit. What's your thoughts about people doing that to kids, bro?
I hate it. I hate it. I
Why
think
they be
that,
doing that? That's weird. Like, bro.
but here's the thing, that they do it. Okay, so uh it don't matter. Nobody knows where I live, but on my block, I got a nice block here. Across the street from me, there's always an abandoned home on every block in Detroit. People have moved in there and they meth heads. Now, they're meth heads because the people down the block don't want their auntie to go anywhere else to do her meth.
Yeah,
So she has her friends come and do meth in the abandoned house. Now, there are children that live on the block. I have children. Now, our society of children have to live knowing that they have to deal with that. Now, if they weren't there, there was just a family there, What would that be like?
If the crackheads weren't there?
Right. I say they animals. We become animalistic.
But with the people selling the crack still there?
Well, they got to get it from somewhere.
Oh, they'll probably still end up hooked up to that shit then.
But what's going to happen now when there's no El Chapo?
Oh, this is another person come in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said there's another person coming?
I just came
another
in. What's
person will
up,
come
man?
in charge.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's
Hey, El
What's good?
Blanco.
What's good?
Yeah, I think another person will probably come in charge if El Chapo or something dies. They say El Chapo wasn't even the boss for real. Mayo is the boss. And you got El Micho and that motherfucker. Micho called Micho be talking to the Popo for real. And that nigga they got this voice call something about he was talking to the police. He basically telling they ass to chill out or they finna die. And they stop. El Micho be calling shots in that beat. Mayo too. It's all type of bosses. You got that shit is like really organized, bro. They really on some army shit.
Listen, it's entertainment as well. The more you know about them, you get to know out, who's connected to who. They'll have a movie on
Oh
home
yeah,
or
good ass movies, boy. They make some good entertainment. That shit did some good entertainment, bro.
there's sex, there's murder, there's drugs. People love it.
And you know how we was talking about earlier, whoever America don't fuck with, the Russians gonna fuck with. And the Russians or China, guess who they get some? They get that. You know how I'm saying? They get that fetty. They get that fentanyl from China. Then it go from Mexico to the U.S. and also Mexico been learning how to make that shit too. And you got the tranks, you got tranquilizers and shit. You got all type of shit.
Listen, again, space is necessary, and we have a lot of space.
And you know what I didn't realize until I watched that movie they came out with. Shout out to all the adopted children and shit, man. They got the kidnappers and shit, right? How that shit happened in America. They basically got kidnapped or in foreign countries, right? They take a picture of them and shit, and they ship them out, right? And warlords actually buy people and put them in the jungle as slaves and shit. I didn't think about that. That's a whole nother underworld, bro. That's some whole nother shit.
Wow.
And it's like everything kind of got its own little purpose, bro.
Listen, I ain't with it. But again, they do it here.
Yeah.
We've had history of slavery here, so I mean, it's not wow. Now I think about it, it's not, because we keep on doing the things over and over again in history, and it's time that we expand.
Do you think all this came from after people stopped with the bartering system when we introduced currency? You think all these problems started with currency?
No, I think currency was just a good order. It's a good order. It needs order. You have to have something that relates and give it cost. Give it something that people pay for. You needed it.
Do you think like one day we're all gonna see eye to eye like we was talking about earlier, simplicity, like how we're all gonna be a different like type 2 civilization, how they're all the same and shit like that, and we'll stop doing all the currency shit.
I think AI is going to figure out what you need and what I need and what my goals are, and it's going to give you what you need and what I need to make that happen.
Cause
Let's say you
bro,
you buy groceries for $125, $125 every week.
yeah,
And you buy these same items. And sometimes you buy a different item, but it's usually this and that. It's budgeted already. You can get a basic income now of whatever you get a month because it's recorded. It's data. The data has been recorded on you because you use your bank account. This is no more cash
that's
anymore.
fucking crazy. Yeah, you right, bro. They do know what the fuck I'm buying.
Everything.
They know a nigga like McDonald's, bro.
Shout out McDonald's. Chicken.
That's
No,
probably how they be having ads and shit pop up on your phone, nigga. That like you be buying Sprite, but put Sprite on TikTok.
right.
That's basically what they do in China too, bro. You ever heard about the social thing in China, social levels?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
actually really on some lawful shit. You can really get in trouble for that shit, like jaywalking. They say this nigga jaywalking, take a picture of you, and like they be like, look at all the jaywalkers.
Yep.
Now imagine pedophiles in China. This nigga touch kids. They put your ass on the damn board, and then everybody
pink.
just attack you.
Yep. Make him pink.
That shit is crazy.
Shout out Lucy Liu. I just saw it popping.
Oh yeah, type 2 civilization. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's the problem with us, bro. We all don't have the same goal. Everybody has different goals, and everybody wants to live different. You think our civilization will ever come to a point where we kind of all want the same shit?
No. That's what makes us great.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what makes our species. Yeah, hell
Want
yeah.
different things. But sometimes we want the same things. And then we come together and we make that happen.
Oh, we all want peace, bro. Yeah. Kinda.
No, right. I was like, I don't know if we all want peace. You need to have some kind of disruptions to create something new. But it doesn't have to be a destruction.
Oh,
it just has to be a disruption.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, man. Why do you think we're the only species on Earth that kind of kill each other? What do you think other dudes too? I think other dudes too.
I mean, survival of the fittest, I guess, but we don't have to. That's the difference. We don't have to. We choose to. We have choice. Bible, Buddha, whoever you want to. We have choice. We could choose to be good. We could choose to be kind, or we could choose to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Shit brain. Doing that.
What do you think about so you know how back in the day we didn't really have technology, people wasn't really connecting for real. All the races was really split up. Everybody was their own race and doing their own thing. With this technology and the way that America has been for several years, do you think race will one day not be like race won't be racy for real? You think we'll all be kind of mixed in together like some beans?
I think we're gonna be avatars. What we doing right now?
Damn, like
right now.
Real life avatars.
No, it's what we're doing right now. I think it's gonna be avatars. I think Horizon is this is the start of something.
No, I'm talking about
other
real
countries.
life, though.
I'm saying, but other countries are coming. Other countries are coming in real life too. But other countries are coming in, which is going to cause us to communicate. Which is going to cause us to communicate outside. Meta babies.
Speaking of avatars, though, the movie Avatar, you think America would be kind of something like that if indigenous people never got introduced to Europeans?
That's a good question. It'd be Mexico.
Oh yeah, you're right. Aztecs and shit.
Right. I think it would be. Yeah, I think it'd be Mexico.
You think Avatar, like speaking of the movie Avatar, bro? You think there's actually a planet somewhere out there like that?
It could be. You never know how the universe works. They made us.
That is true. That is true. What do you think about the Republicans? What are you, Republican or Democrat?
I am independent.
Bro's not picking sides.
Nothing. Right. I don't. I've never been one to pick sides. I didn't vote for a really long time. Obama inspired me to vote and to really get into politics. Um, not because uh, he was a Democrat, not because of anything else, but he was a black man.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if his mom was white, because that was a part of politics. He was a black man. That
I wouldn't say
in
all the
my
way black.
time, well, in my time, I was in corporate.
He had a
And
little bit of that.
being a black man, we said what?
He had a little bit of that.
Right. Right, but it didn't matter. If he walked in anywhere in corporate, that's exactly what they would see. And
Yeah,
so I
that's
thought
true.
that it was inspiring, and I supported that. Um uh but Democrats, Republicans, I don't care. I need you to get the job done around the world and here so that we can all function
Yeah,
and I can make some money
yeah.
and I can feed my family. That's it. And my neighbors could do the same. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the goal. We all trying to get some money, man. You think there's ever enough money to be made, bro? Because it's like all these people I see that's famous, they making like millions and millions of dollars, bro. Can you ever make too much money?
You spend the same money that you make is the same money you spend.
That's what I was
You
gonna
are
say.
constantly right.
I feel like they do kind of fuck up because they do kind of buy big ass houses and Lamborghinis, and now that I think about it, like
But
it's
if
cool
you love
having
it,
that
do
shit.
it.
Yeah,
If you love it, get it. But somebody
yeah.
got to clean it.
Because I
The
was gonna
electricity
say
bill, yeah.
you gotta pay property taxes and shit like that, bro. I'd probably just get me a damn little crib or something, man.
Listen, if that's what you want to do, you want to live in a truck or a van, that's you. But you're gonna spend that money on something because that is the law of the land. You get money, you spend it. Unfortunately, the taxes, the Trump taxes that Trump put in effect, which I kind of liked, they're gonna expire under Kamala if she becomes president. That's gonna be sad.
And what I'm saying, man, like I know Trump say shit, but like when it comes to smart people, people that get money and shit, is good for the country. He help
I
a
would
lot of
say
people
that.
out.
I would say that. See, I always thought that Trump would make amazing VP.
Vice president.
Amazing. Yeah. Listen, from the very beginning, I was just like, Trump with somebody in politics that had been there for a while and has global respect. What? But now he's become that. But he's just a little wild, a little old too.
Nah, I think he functioned pretty good for his age though.
Yeah, he is. He is. He is.
He funny as hell too.
Super funny. Can't be. I said you can't be the joke.
What you see? How old are you?
Oh,
30 and up.
yep, 32 and up.
Are you 32?
32 and up.
32. Are you past 40?
Yes.
God damn, nigga.
Yes, sir.
You was born in the 80s or 70s?
70s.
Oh yeah, you up there, bro. Hell yeah, shout out 70s, man.
Don't trip,
You
Rick.
missed that.
I'm
You missed the
56. Don't trip. I'm
56.
56. I'm 56.
God damn, boy. You
All right.
born in the 60s? Damn, that shit
Yes,
pretty
sir.
cool, bro. So y'all was listening to that goddamn why do fools fall in love?
Oh yeah,
Hell
that's his.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, okay,
Now you
okay.
was probably listening to you was 70s, so you was probably
No,
conscious in the 80s.
more. Yeah, 80s. Yeah, 80s,
Oh, you
85,
was probably conscious in the 70s.
85, 9. Yeah, 90s. Got the 90s stuff. Hip hop.
Yeah, we
Cause
really
I was,
80s. We really 80s because hip hop jumped off really in '83 real hard. I'm a hip hop
Yes.
baby.
Oh yeah, I was born in '03, but I didn't come conscious until like 2010. Yeah, man, that's when I started realizing though. That's when 2011 when I
So,
started when I found out the internet.
ooh,
Oh yeah, Soldier Boy, hell yeah, a lot of Soldier Boy, a lot of Little Bow Wow, a lot of Dream. Yeah, I caught them days too, them CD days right there, boy.
yeah,
Just a glimpse. I got a glimpse of that shit. I ain't get to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, I feel like uh, a lot of that has come to the meta too. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of different ranges
Oh
that
yeah, bro.
mix all and talk about things and build. And in building, we're coming up with new ideas for the next generation. And now it's not even the next generation, it's all everyone's generation. Because we're
Yeah.
doing drugs now that's gonna keep us living for as long as we need to.
Oh yeah, facts. Unless you, well, some drugs gonna
Shout out to
kill
all
you.
the drugs. Well, you know.
What do you think microdosing is gonna do for the for human nature?
You know, my wife's, you know, she has experimented with that stuff and she told we've talked about it a lot. But I was never interested in microdosing. However, I've learned that for cancer patients and for people who are going through extreme chronic pains, it could become a real lifesaver, kids and adults. So I was just like, well, medically, better than taking pills. Like, if it's a little bit more natural, I think that and it flows through the system better because it's a little bit more natural. Then yeah, hell yeah.
What like microdose? What was I gonna say? What does your wife act like? Does she act normal?
My wife is a creative,
Yeah.
and
On the
she's also
microdosing.
no, she doesn't microdose anymore. It was when she was younger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I heard these people like they'll take a little bit at a time every day, like a pill kinda, but it'll be more or less than a pill, and they say it like opens up their brain because it's like you're not tripping like on a drug tripping,
Yeah,
but you just have a little tad bit in your system.
right.
I wonder if
I
that
mean,
would, because you ever heard the Stone Ape theory?
no, please explain.
The Stone Ape theory is basically like apes back in the days came across some mushrooms and started tripping out, and that's what caused evolution.
Hmm.
It makes a little sense, don't
No, I don't. I'm laughing.
it?
Does it can happen?
Cause like to me, shrooms, I had shrooms. It don't really make me constructive. It just makes me like feel like my fucking clothes are just shrinking. Yeah, if shit was small and big in my room, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. It wasn't fun. It don't make me want to invent shit though. It didn't make me want to build a light bulb. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, 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 right. But it all again has to do with the surroundings, I guess, in your life. Um, Also mental illness too. You know, a lot of people deal with mental illness. I hear that it's good for that too. Instead of getting a shot. I don't know. But if it's helping, good. If it's not helping, no.
Hey man, what do you think about the African nation, man? What do you think about the whole continent over there?
Listen, man, somebody got some explaining to do. 200 years of slavery.
Yeah,
Somebody has some explaining to do.
we got to
Period.
break it down now. Africa's a continent, but each country, right? So
No,
what? I heard.
as a continent, if somebody from America was being shipped over to Africa for
Yeah,
200 years and being sold, and we find out that when they hit Africa, they was being raped, you know, taken from their families, and everything else that has been destructive throughout the whole entire world about melanin skin. Somebody got to pay.
True. Let me ask you a question, right? So you got them, you got Africa over there. So they deep, right? None but Africans, black people, our skin color, but not the whole Africa. You got Egypt and African shit, but you know what I'm talking about, the black part. The Europeans going over there against some slaves, right? So they just going over there and capturing them in their own land with all the other Africans not doing nothing about it. Or you know what I'm
No,
saying? How are they getting
no,
them?
they was getting them because Africa was selling them to
Yeah,
the Europeans.
that's some
It was
bullshit.
tribe on tribe selling them. So there's some money that was made over there too. They need to pay up. Anyone has anything to do with slavery needs to pay up. You've done a disservice to humanity.
Yeah,
You have pulled everyone back for power that now white people are in a decrease. You know what I'm saying? Like now look what you did.
yeah, that's true.
So let's try to solve the issue and let's talk about reparations. Let's talk about what we could do to better society and mend this, because wars are started because they can look back in your history and say you still haven't figured that out. Y'all still got projects in New York. You still, you know what I'm saying? Like, so let's we can solve these issues. I think places again like here in Horizon Worlds or in the metaverse, it brings people together where we can have conversations. I started off in big screen. That's another metaverse platform that people have conversations about particular things, religion or science or um, politics. But places and think tanks like that, shows like this that bring comedy and real life together, and education and history and everything. You guys
Quantum
talk about
computers.
everything, man, everything, and it's great. It's great. That's what we need. Um, um, Thank you.
Man, what do you think? Why do you think NASA don't explore the ocean no more, bro? Because when NASA first came up, that was what they were supposed to do, but they just fucking said, "Nah, I'm gonna go to space."
No, we
Well,
don't want to do
probably
that.
because the race to go to space with Russia, but the moon and shit. But why didn't they focus on the water no more?
We don't want to do that because then we'll really find out how much time we got.
What you mean?
I mean, the more we'll find out about the Earth, is the more we'll find out how less of time we really have on this planet, and
Yeah,
we don't
that's
want
true.
to do that. So we'd rather focus our attention elsewhere.
Because when I think about it, man, the ocean is just it's just the Earth is nothing but water for real, and the land is really the most littlest land, and it's like,
I mean, there are other things that obviously the iron and the rotation of Earth and center of
and
the
the
Earth.
moon
I
has
mean,
a
I'm not a
big part to do with
scientist,
it.
but
I know the moon
shout
has a
out
big
Neil.
part.
What's his name? Neil.
Neil deGrasse.
I see. Yes, I want him here, man.
Shout out
That's another
Neil.
one.
The homie Sabrina, bro. The homie Sabrina, she worked at a museum, bro. She got to meet him all the time and stuff, bro.
Word,
That
word,
shit's lit.
word. That is lit.
She said he cool as hell. He be like, he really from the Bronx, for real. He be in the chopped cheeses with that motherfucker. That chopped cheese with on the bun on the rolls and shit. They be outside, bro. Like, but yeah, bro. Like the water can just, it's dangerous, man.
Yes, but everything on this planet is we're so fragile. We're so
We are.
fragile, so
Yeah, we are
fragile.
fragile.
You know, but
We're just
we're
so
strong.
smart, I guess. We're just so strong too. Like we're
Right.
just like, man, we're like we're fragile, but we're smart as fuck. We know what
Right.
to do. And it's
And with
like
AI, we're even smarter.
yeah, bro. Like how the fuck I remember I looking at a TikTok today, they was looking at mountains and shit. They was like, how did we get a motherfucking vape pen from this? They was looking at. They was like, "How we get Pornhub from rocks and shit?" That shit's crazy, bro. How could somebody look at Earth and just be like, "Man, I'm gonna build a Disney Channel."
Right. People do it, bro. Obviously, there's a Disney Channel.
Shout out to electricity, man. I think electricity did a lot for humanity.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
When we found out how to like use that shit, and back then that was probably like quantum computers.
Right. Right. Because when they think about it, it's
It's a
really
form of
all
energy.
the same. It's all the same, right? When you look at electricity and you see it, it's like veins, right? It's like veins moving. It's like a leaf. It's like a tree. It's like roots. It's like the universe. Um, if you map it all out, it's like rivers. It our veins. It's all the same. And the minute we understand that we're all connected to the same exact field, we'll understand how to navigate through problems better.
Yeah, like the motherboard kind of looks like a brain, bro.
Yeah.
And if you look at
Yeah.
our eyes and then look at the Milky Ways and shit, it looks like
Yes.
it all looks the same.
Yes.
I had this one theory, man. I feel like if we find out a way to make ourselves or find out something like we can make something like really, 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 really small, and then we find out how to make something really, really, really big. I feel like that's how we could solve a lot of shit, bro. Because it's like another world if you're real tiny.
I think space is a great opportunity for that.
Exactly, because we are tiny. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like there's scale. I feel like life is scales, bro. Because like, say you're really tiny on Earth, right? And you got little bacterias that's fucking swimming around. You ever watch the microscopes? You know what a microscope is?
Yes.
And you know how they get a sample of like a piece of fruit or something? They'll look in there and they'll see little microbes killing each other and stuff, like little
Right.
animals.
Yes.
And
And
it's
they don't
like,
know you're watching them.
exactly.
So how do you
just
know that
regular.
something else ain't watching us?
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't know because we're not able. It's the ant. Yep, like ants. Same thing.
And you see how you're looking at them and they're killing each other like they
So
never
funny.
been
I was
moved.
about to talk about Twilight.
They don't even
Zone,
know that they're off the fucking kiwi.
right?
That's what I was thinking. It's like we're going up somewhere and it's even more bigger. Ain't no telling how small we really is for real.
Right. But we'll find out shortly.
Well, actually, we kind of know how small because we're honestly we're so smart that we are exploring the outer shells of Earth,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and that's crazy as fuck, Loki.
Well, who knows that we haven't done this before?
Yeah, they say that we've been wiped out before, bro. They do say that, but it's like like there's no cameraman that was there to record the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's kind of
But
like
who knows that the other planets that are around weren't occupied?
Oh yeah, because radio waves, right? We got to see if we can't find no random radio waves, bro. I think that'll, because you know how we have radio waves traveling. Like if you go all the way back up to where like the satellite is from the 70s they launched, or I think it was 60s, 70s or 60s.
77.
Yeah. If you go back up to that, they'll probably the radio waves that's caught up to that, you're probably listening to shit from the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Like Elvis Presley and shit like that. Motherfucking Frankie
Blanco
Lyman.
did.
They probably that's what they listening to. But if we can catch a radio signal coming from another civilization, bro, we could probably catch something. But that shit's probably from years from them too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I think that'd be the only way to find a civilization is radio waves.
Listen, my thing is, I don't really care about other places and other planets. I just care about survival of us, and the expansion of what we need to get done, and us, expansion of us. We got to make food in a lab to feed us, so that we can have more of us. And that's what we need to do.
Oh yeah, you back. You're right. You're right. Let me get back to Earth. What do you think the point of life is? Like, is life basically like to have kids and just let them live on your legacy? What is your legacy though?
Your legacy is whatever you decide to uh, commit to society in a positive direction.
Like, bro, because like, what is that though? You know what I'm saying? What is your positive goal?
The positive goal is to make sure that you can live on and that the next gen and somebody else can live on.
So basically, just like kind of just live and chill, and basically
Yeah.
give this luxury of life to somebody else.
Uh, so it's better for them. It's easier, so they can
But
focus
like,
on something else.
but like
That's hard.
us humans, right? We get a nice job. We get What is the plan? Is it the plan just to be financially stable?
I guess to eat, to make sure we eat and live.
You know what I'm saying? This shit gets weird. You know what I'm saying? Like the Meepsies. You ever heard of Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
They start existing too long. Niggas start tripping. Like, what the hell going on? What we supposed to do?
Right. I guess whatever makes you happy.
And then like what though? You just kind of just live, have kids, and then have a wife, and just live.
If that makes you happy. If that doesn't make you happy, don't do that. But you should have choices. I think having more choices is the goal.
But you ever thought about like what is life though? Like, okay, is life chilling, just chilling, having fun the whole time?
No, life is right now. You have no idea what's going to happen in the next second. And who cares about what happened a second ago? You only matter about right now. Nothing matters next. We make decisions as humans at the present.
Damn. So it's like what you just said. That shit don't even matter, bro.
There you go.
What the fuck? No, bro, that shit fucking with my head right there, bro. I'm too high for that. So what do you see what do you see America in the future though? How America's going right now?
Now, listen, I see America as a shining star as it always has been. Where a bunch of people from all over the world can come and create technology and create lifestyle, create fashion, create movies, music, anything, and be free to do so here.
Sometimes I kind of think is America like how sometimes I think, you got Scottish people, you got Irish people, and they're Irish. They're in Ireland, they're Irish. You got UK people in Europe and they're European, you know what I'm saying? Uh all that type of stuff, you feel me? Why you feel like America's kind of like a place where everybody can just kind of pull up and chill?
Yeah, basically.
You think American, because America, you can't say you say you're American even if you're black though?
If you go to a different country,
Yeah, because you think being American is a race?
uh no, and that's the reason why again I go back to reparation because you don't have anywhere to go to. Black people in America don't have a spot to say, boom, that's where I'm from.
For
Because the
real?
place where
Because
you're from, they say that you were bought here.
yeah,
So there's nobody. You owe somebody some money. Give us the money.
and you know what's even crazier? Check this out, right? I'm black and white, right? I'm black and white, right? My dad's side is black, but he don't know. His dad don't know what tribe he from though, and his dad don't know what the fuck he from, and his mama side don't know where they from. They were
Took away
slaves.
people. You
Yeah,
kidnap people.
and then my mama side, right? They probably from Ireland and shit. But the thing is, her mama ain't from Ireland, but her mama ain't from Ireland, but her mama is from Ireland. You feel what I'm saying? The generations done got pushed far back, and then it's like Americans. Nigga, I was brought up just eating some fried chicken and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that, and then also fast food. Do you feel like us Americans have our own culture now? You think it's kind of just everything?
Yeah, totally. We definitely have our own culture, and it's fast. We're fast. We're our own country. I am my own country. That's the reason why no other country can battle America, because this if there are a million of us here, and not there are more than a million people in America, but if there are a million of us here in America, um, each one of us is a country. Each one of us is a business. E- Each one of and if you attack one of us, then you got to attack a million countries.
Yeah, hell
So
yeah. That's true. Yeah.
nobody's gonna do that. Um, yeah, and they know how important America is around the world. They know, and they don't want to mess with us. They don't want to mess
Hell
with
yeah.
us.
I gotta say one thing about it, man. Even I know there's so much hate within America, all that shit. But honestly, if they invaded, like fuck all that, I'd fight. You know what I'm saying? I'd fight for America. Like if they try to invade, bro. Hell
Sure.
yeah, I'm teaming up, bro. I feel like everybody feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you wouldn't have to do much. You just get some drones and a couple of robot dogs, and they say, "Hey, protect your family
Yeah, you got
and
robot
get them."
dogs? What the hell? They got
Yeah, they
robot
coming
dogs now?
though. You can get that on Amazon
I
for three
saw
thousand
one of them walking
dollars.
around delivering food one time.
They coming.
But with gun, oh yeah, you can attach some guns to it. I'm tripping. Yeah,
Yes, you
you can do
can.
that.
Yep.
They already got that shit. Yeah, you're right. They do got little that little what's that one dude? Jimmy Neutron. They got his dog in real life. They just got to put. Oh, that shit actually is coming. They've been doing AI. They basically put this dog into a simulation, and then it kind of what you were saying about the quantum computer. It kind of guesses all type of directions. So they
Yes.
kind of already got that shit low key.
And then they'll look at what the commonality of all the dogs and how they move, from videos on YouTube or whatever, and they'll pick up an attitude, and then they'll put it in the dog. And
Oh,
if you
that's
want the
fucking
dog to
crazy.
talk, the dog could talk. I'm telling you, the possibilities on what we could do would be amazing. If Trump was in office, if he is to go back into office, I believe that those opportunities are going to open up in a big way. If Kamala goes into office, I feel that the Democrats are going to restrict it until they can get some money out of it first.
Yeah, I mean, is that really how Democrats think, bro? You really think they fucked up for a little bit like that?
I mean, they're politicians; they can't help it. I mean, and then at the other token, I do say it's two parties, one agenda.
Oh,
I
true.
say
Hell
that at
yeah.
the same time.
What damn, what I was gonna say? Simulations, robot dog. What else think they gonna create, bro?
I think robotics is going to be the next step. Melding those AIs and robotics
Yeah.
together and make them household items. Somebody said that Elon, I think, might have said that he sees at least 10 billion robots being shipped into people's homes in a matter of 5 or 10 years.
Damn, man. Like you just like a nanny, you know what I'm saying? Just cleaning the
Friday,
house.
teacher, because the school systems are all messed up.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up.
So
That shit
again,
really on the internet now. Niggas go to school with laptops. Niggas don't even use no books for real.
right. But if you had a teacher at home, a robot that cleaned, taught your kid, was the nanny, protect your household, knows how to use a gun.
Damn, what you even need boyfriend and girlfriend for then?
Yeah,
Shit.
listen.
When they start putting them parts on there, oh, with like niggas.
Hey,
No, that's a whole different world you talking about. That's just crazy.
well
Damn,
then,
yeah. What robots is finna take away your girlfriend, boyfriend, bro? Niggas is finna. Nah, what the hell?
uh, but then we'll have to do the cloning thing on ourselves because we stop having sex.
Bro, I just thought about that too. That could be another way. Instead of robots killing us, what if they just take us away sexually, bro? What the fuck? I just thought about that, bro. Because
Could be
us
so many
humans is
different ways,
weird.
bro. So
Us
many
humans
different
is
ways.
weird like that. To be honest with you, only reason we have babies and all type of shit is because we can't help but to reproduce all the time. That's really where our problems come from. If you think about it, shout out to all the older people and shit. But man, I know so
Single
many people in
parents?
the
Is that
hood.
what you meant? All the single parents?
Yeah, all the single parents. I know so many people in the hood and older dads and shit like that, bro. They got like 8 kids and they fucked up on child support, working dead end jobs.
I
They
can't.
depressed. You know what I'm talking about? Reproduction, that shit really a problem, bro. I feel like in civilization, we don't know how to control it.
I
No
can see
cap.
that.
And then they want to blame the government, like, nigga, no, nigga, you fucking too much, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Quit fucking so much, bro. Getting pregnant, you would probably make some money. I didn't think about that. And then when robots come into play, you can have a robot do all type of shit with the AI, bro.
There you go. It's gonna
Yeah,
know
man.
every fantasy. And again, I think that it will come a time where entertainers or people who are scripters or know how to make programs will be able to sell programs to people for their
Oh,
robot.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're a teacher, you're known for a specific subject. You can now sell yourself to your robot for, you know, $10.99 a month.
Oh,
And I'll
your
teach your
husband
kid how
died?
to,
Well, here go Chad.
right? Well, that could definitely be the new match, right?
Cause now when you was talking about how I was, you know how you was talking about how I was like buying shit and the data collects it. What if like Chad, you on the phone with Chad, nigga, goddamn, that's your boyfriend. You on the phone with that nigga hours on FaceTime. The FaceTime collecting all his voices, all that shit. Boom. Download that shit in the robot. That's Chad right
You
there.
go. Yep, there you go.
That shit's fucking
That's exactly what's
crazy,
happening.
bro.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
Damn.
And you want a history, you know, you could go to ChatGPT, give me a history on Chad. You went to prison a couple of times, but
Damn,
he's
bro. The
turned his life
government finna
over to
come get
God.
us. The government finna come get us, bro. You think you when you see that happening though? I think that could happen today's world.
I don't think the government has any control of anything. I think the way we're headed, it's just how it's necessary for it to be.
I feel you, man. You think where do you think we're gonna be at in the next 50 years?
50? Jeez.
How long it's been since you was born? Probably about 30, 40? No, 50, right?
Not 50 yet.
40 years? God damn, nigga. So
Hey,
it's
I'm
been about
good.
40 years already. How much you think technology has changed since you was my age? So I say 20
Listen,
years.
crazy.
Oh, it jumped
Okay,
for real?
big jumps. I mean, again, I was in the industry, so I saw the jumps that were happening so quickly. But it really, when you go from a flip phone or a phone, right, a flip phone to a phone that is a computer, a Commodore 64, that is a phone now. That is better than a phone, faster than a phone, and gives you any information that you ever desire, and can come up with any idea. Now, I think that um, it's just it's just amazing how that has happened in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I caught a little glimpse of that. I was born in '03, so I saw flip phones and shit like that. I saw the transition from my dad, shout out my dad, he got an iPhone 1 still, silver back on that bitch. Fat as hell. Chunky little ass iPhone, bro. That shit's crazy. I remember seeing that shit as a kid, like, damn, this shit cool. And it's like I look that shit now and it's like that shit weak as hell. The camera on there weak as hell. That shit's crazy, bro. And I
Yeah,
did
man.
see.
iPods,
Oh yeah, I remember the
right?
iPods.
Right. The iPods where you just had music on. There was no phone on your iPod.
Yeah,
It
you
was
had to
just an
have different.
iPod.
Yeah, you had to have hella devices on you.
Hell yeah, yeah. You had a beeper, a phone, and an iPod,
And
and a
now
Walkman because they
all you
still
got is a
selling
phone.
CDs. All you need is your phone, right? Right. Some people got glasses now, but I feel like that's where it's going. They want to get in you. They
Yeah,
really
they-
want to get in you.
Oh God, bro, it's on your face now. Like the meta glasses. I was thinking like, how long before you don't have to have your phone to look at the meta shit. You just look at the lens, and it's like, that nigga from that nerd show on Nickelodeon.
Which one?
I forgot. Let me look it up real quick. It's a nerd show. Hold on. Shit. I'm looking up. I got it right here. Ned's Declassified Survival Guide.
Yeah, yes.
You know that black dude with the shit?
Uh-huh.
Bro, that shit was crazy. He had the real meta glasses. That nigga had the OG meta glasses, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his ass right now.
Crazy.
Do you think that something like that's gonna come out?
I think so. I think because I hear that they're working on some hologram glasses. That's what I heard.
You think they're gonna when you think they're gonna mix reality? They're kind of Apple's trying to do it. Do you think everybody's gonna be walking around with Apple goggles soon?
Nah, man. I think Apple is
It's
not
kind
going
of
to
too
spend any more
unnecessary.
money with it. They're not going to spend any more money with it.
Yeah,
Because they need the
it was kind of a
community.
flop.
They needed the community. But it was smart that Zuck let them do whatever they're doing because they gave a lot of light to the metaverse.
Yeah,
Good marketing.
Because I think Apple, I guess they try to take away where it's kind of real life usage instead of video game usage. But at the same time, I guess people just find it inconvenient to put goggles on your face. It's just not normal to people.
I know, but I feel like as it gets colder and people don't go out as much. There's an influx of new people that come in.
Like some Player Ready 1 type shit. I feel like if we ever get to dystopian, which you probably will, some dystopian shit, man, with all this drugs and shit, like the addicts and shit, and then you got niggas depressed. I think niggas will kind of result in going to the metaverse and living life.
They gotta still survive. They gotta eat.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
And
Niggas probably still eat food.
Well, okay. Then you have to do something to be productive in society.
Even to afford it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Even to afford it.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it, Reese. At this time now, at this particular moment, right? When I was coming up, I was watching stuff like Star Trek and stuff like that, right? That was doing the stuff we're doing right now, right? The stuff we're doing right now, Star Trek was talking about. My grandparents wouldn't believe it, right? It's sci-fi. That's all.
Totally.
Today, we are alive right now with nanotechnology. With the combination of nanotechnology, right, and having the ability to produce super chips now, so small with the nanotechnologies, with the ability to have robotics, and with the big thing of AGI now, and then don't forget quantum computers sitting over here.
Yep.
Everything that you thought happened real fast from 40 to 50 years ago, it's gonna start happening every 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
Seriously.
Oh, the gap's gonna get shorter. Like instead of 20 years, 10 years, it's gonna be like 5 years.
Yes.
I'm thinking quicker than that because AGI
Right.
now.
Well, we were
What's
talking
AGI?
about the singularity earlier. You know what I mean?
When it all comes together, when it's gonna be like when you get past once AGI establishes what it needs to establish, like with the world, when everything is all together, it's gonna automatically it's gonna almost in a sense gonna get rid of classism and all that kind of stuff, right? Because
Oh yeah, facts.
everything's going to be already predetermined based on behavior and whatever, but it's going to be less competition for what you would call capitalism and all that kind of stuff, right? Because only thing AGI going to be doing is finding solutions to everything. It's going to be solution
Oh
based,
yeah,
solution
like
based,
for
solution based.
example, racism too. Like, say a police is a robot, right? He can detect like the messy situation with the pot. He can
Yes.
detect there's no water in the pot, so he can be like, oh, there's no threat.
Well, even not even well, even not even that, right? Because let me tell you, one thing people got to worry about right now is the data that's getting fed into the AI that's going to make these permanent decisions, right?
Yeah,
Like right now, if you go on AI and you're asking it some questions that the programmers or the people who put the data in and put the parameters, algorithms on them, if they don't want you to know it, you're gonna have to be savvy enough to prompt the proper way to get to the answer. While the people who thinking that you can just go do a Google search now, that's not gonna work. Because I argue with AI for hours at a time sometimes because I'm asking AI questions it really don't want to answer. But you gotta make it give you some keywords and then turn back around and give it its keywords and ask it for another context until you actually get to it. And it will actually, my apologies, I apologize for misunderstanding. It'll say all that crazy stuff. But it's something to consider. It's going to be just that serious.
oh yeah, that's true. I remember Chat GPT 4. I had downloaded that shit. I was asking it to make me letters and shit. Then I asked it to make me explicit sexual letter just to see what it would do, and it was like, nah, we can't do that type shit.
hmm Try asking it
Try
a
that.
question that's gonna put the
My next
government
one,
in any
I'm
position against the Constitution, these state legislation things they're doing, and it will sit there and start throwing you around like you can't answer this question because it can't be specific. It just starts saying all kind of crazy stuff.
my
Right.
next
But
one
if
I
we
was
if
gonna put in there was I was
you
gonna
think
tell it
about
to make
open
a.
AI though, I'm sorry.
You good?
No,
What was you gonna say?
no, I was gonna say open AI. If open AI existed where everything was free, just imagine the things and information that we can get back. But we can't do that because it's always got to be somebody who
Yep.
wants to just blow up something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep.
god, they're gonna be like, how to make a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
You
Damn, I
know,
should ask AI that, see if that shit will come up.
Shit, you can go on YouTube for that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
but you will get tagged.
Yep. Yep. You can tag. You can flag. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
shit, you think the government gonna pull up on you?
What?
And then they ain't gonna just pull up on you. They're gonna coerce you to do something like make it seem like it so they can just get you in the system. And
Okay, exactly.
they still need to get a certain level of people in these prisons because these prisons are privatized. Man, they still gotta
Oh yeah,
get,
I heard some was privately owned too. Private
yeah,
owners of prisons.
yeah. They privatized. A lot of them are privatized. Like I
If you
said,
have a private prison, can you also hire the CEOs in there, or they have to be sheriffs?
I think anytime they do that, still got to be within legislate. They got to be closely needed to legislature. You know what I'm saying? They got to be like
Oh okay.
authorized and because you're talking about still. You're talking about these are constitutional things. The only way you can lose your freedom if you're incriminated, and if you turn, if you're incriminated, that's the only way you can lose your freedoms. Because being in jail is called involuntary servitude, and that's another word for slavery. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
they
yeah.
got their own way of maintaining. That was their way of maintaining slavery. You know. In this country. That was to be able to say, okay, they can't put you in voluntary servitude unless you've been convicted of a crime. Say it in the Constitution.
And you also what do you think about like prisons? Like, you know how you have a free house, you get free 3 meals, you also got a bed and shit and electricity. You think it's kind of like a nice little getaway sometimes?
Of course not. You talk about freedom. Talk about your freedom.
No, he said it's a vacation. You away from your away from your kids and your family.
Hey, but I know people that be
People do
having like
that.
real deal money and
People
they
do
be having
that.
the Xbox and that bit. They be having they'll FaceTime you
People
and
do
just
it
fucking they'll flex fucking noodles
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
seen
because they're
that.
used
I
I
don't
to
know
it.
if you
seen
They're
have any
used to it.
relatives that
They're
got
used.
locked up and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some prisons. I mean, some prisons or some jails, depending on what level they allow phones and all that. They allow that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
White collar crimes. They got gym. They
Oh
get to wear
yeah.
whatever they want to.
Y'all heard about them jails in Sweden and stuff? Europe, UK.
Mm-mm. No.
It's like more about rehabilitation. You think jails in US should be like that?
Like I
It all
said.
depends what the crime is, I think.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I feel like, child molesters should not be
Oh
around.
yeah,
Murderers.
But,
that's
but
messed
if
up.
you did something minor, then I feel like, it shouldn't be that bad. But my thing is you shouldn't do anything bad. If it's against the law, you shouldn't be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, man.
Period. Yeah.
Why do humans do that? I don't see. You think other species do that to kids, like a baby elephant and a grown elephant?
No, I don't think so.
That's not in that innate. That's not in that innate instinct. That's
Do you think it was an error in like human DNA that makes us do that, or what do you think it is?
Drugs.
a lot of things. It's a lot of things. Some people are born that they're born with disruptive. Their DNA is disrupted. They got some people who have
From
schizophrenia. They have
drugs.
different things going on in their
And different mental issues.
mental issues. So I guess some people have
Right.
like imbalances.
But usually that's from drugs though.
Well, yeah,
No.
talking about like vaccines
Because if your parents did drugs, right, and they had you, your DNA is now changed.
it could be something wrong. Yeah, with the DNA. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying still though. I mean, I know you're saying it's a root. It's got to be a root behind that root. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying
Yeah, yeah.
at some
So
point.
It's got
Like
to be
West
some
Coast,
type of
like
error.
West Coast, the West Coast people, the guys from West Coast, they so hard. The gang life or the culture in West Coast, they so hard.
environment.
But they was put through the crack for so long. They would, they whole mama, aunties, aunts, grandmama, they was like cracked out for so long, and then they was
That's where
born
that
through
hit first, wasn't it? Where did it hit first at? West Coast.
the drugs like that. Well, it wasn't just
Yeah,
the West Coast because on the East Coast they had
yeah, it was fucked up over
heroin
there
everywhere.
too.
They had
Right.
heroin everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
But
New
again, it
York
all
was
came from the
crazy.
border states,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
border states,
Oh
Where
yeah,
they
that's
bringing the
true.
the
docs.
cities.
Yeah, whatever they bring them docs in, as he was getting it from poppy plants, heroin, and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
That is true, man. What drug you think is the most dangerous, man?
I say fentanyl.
Oh
fentanyl right
yeah,
now. Fentanyl right now is the most deadliest.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy.
what do you think is the future humans with drugs?
I
You think
think
we'll ever
again,
live? You think we'll ever live out of it? Like just stop doing that shit?
uh,
Mm-mm.
That's
no.
always
It's
gonna
a
be around.
pastime. It's not only just people who crash out, but it's still a recreation too for some people.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alcohol,
Hmm. Yeah,
especially if we can make money off of it. The more we make money off of it,
yeah.
the more it's going to stay into society.
Yes, yes.
Y'all looking forward to going to Mars one day?
No,
No, not me.
again, I do not want to step foot on any one of these planets, but put me on a space station. Luxury. I mean, luxury upon luxury. You see the planets as they go by. The Rolls Royce of a space station, space station. What was it? Space Station 9 in Star Trek.
That would be
Give me
lit.
that. Give me that.
You scared to step on the planet though?
I mean, I just don't see a point in it. It's deserted. It's a desert. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but it's a risk that I might die, which I'm not interested in.
Oh yeah, true. Hell yeah, that's true. Damn man, I wonder what type of disease and shit they got on there.
I don't think they have any diseases there.
Oh yeah, disease is life
Cures
form,
they
ain't it?
have.
Cures, right? You're
Mhm.
right. You're right. It could be cures on planets that have vegetation in places, but Mars, I mean, it's a desert.
You think a roach would survive on Mars?
Roach will survive anywhere.
Yeah,
We
because
can tell.
roaches can go sub.
They,
They can go under.
they,
They can go.
yeah, they'll
They can find
survive
whatever they need.
anywhere.
They can go
That's what
wherever
I
they
was
need.
thinking about, man. Everybody talk about life, but I wonder why they just don't ever think of a roach's life, man.
Yeah.
Definitely life.
Yeah, man. I always thought about that, bro. You think their life?
Do I think they like? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
live.
yeah,
They live. They
You
got
think we should do
brains.
that?
They got hearts.
You think we should try to put insects on other planets first?
I think that would be a bad mistake.
right. You introducing something outside this natural ecosystem,
Right.
it's disruption, too
Okay.
disruptive.
Come back, and the next thing you know, they take it over the earth.
Yeah. They fly back on
That
their
would be
own
crazy.
ships.
No
It's funny.
thanks.
If
Y'all
Elon
left
Musk
us
really,
there.
Mhm.
oh
Now we're
God,
back.
bro, what if they grow legs and shit, bro?
They
They got a
got
movie.
legs.
They had a movie about big old roach like they was
Troopers.
troopers. Yeah, they had a movie
Uh,
like that. They was getting intelligent and attacking.
Starship Troopers. Starship
Uh-huh.
Troopers. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that'd be
That was a
crazy.
good movie. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Action. Had you on the edge of the seats. They was coming
Yeah.
nonstop.
They don't make movies like that no more.
Yeah,
I'm
I miss the
hoping
old movies.
The Wolverine Deadpool. I haven't seen it, but I'm hoping that the movie has some good action from start to finish.
Oh yeah, I miss movies like that, man. They don't shoot them how they used to. I feel like they got different feels to them.
Yeah.
Do y'all like when the movie looks a little grainy, like a little old looking, or do y'all like the new movies how it looks all clean and stuff?
I like to clean. I gotta see it clean now. I got bougie. I'm movie bougie.
I be getting bored and shit watching them hoes though. But I be having fun watching Ching Ching Chong though. Oh shit.
No, the older I get, I like more intellectual stuff. Then that makes it easy for me to go back and watch black and white, them old black and white shows, because the acting and the writing is so good.
Yeah, so good.
Yep.
Again, I was gonna mention Twilight Zone, one of my favorites. You know, the acting there, and the actors that even came out of the Twilight Zone, um, just really good actors,
What's the
black and
Twilight
white.
Zone about? You talking about the vampire or you talking about something different?
Nah, the Twilight Zone. It was like
Rob Serling.
yep, Rob Sterling. Rob Sterling.
He was very famous. He was a good writer, and but he was an occult. He think about the occult, and he's he always hits you with the what if. So the Twilight Zone is you could wake up, but if you woke up in the Twilight Zone, right, you wouldn't know it, but everything like you could wake up and everybody in the street just frozen. No matter where you're going, everybody's frozen, and only one person in the whole place will talk to you, move and talk to you, and it's just anything can happen. Like you can wake up in the Twilight Zone and like the little boy. It's a little boy. He had the power just to look
To
at you
say, to
and
say
wish something happened.
right, to say it right, to wish and say anything,
and it happened to
and
you.
it would happen. Yes, yes.
So they kept catering to him and kissing his ass because he was just a little kid with an attitude, and he said. I can't think of how it go. He said, "Don't make me not like you." He said, "I'm starting not to like you." They said, "Oh, please like me. Don't. I'm sorry." And he was kissing his ass because And they woke up in the Twilight Zone. He was.
I
Yeah.
think Donald Trump is one of those episodes. I think he made a deal with a genie, and because I mean, he's the luckiest dude in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you go against every Republican and you beat them. Then you
Yeah.
go against the first woman president, who was the first secretary of the United States, woman secretary, and you beat her. You become president. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
you got
Hillary.
Melania as your wife. Melania. like, have you seen that lady? And have you seen Donald Trump? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just the luckiest man in the world. And I always said, like, that's definitely the Twilight Zone. That's the episode.
Twilight Zone. Yeah, I gotta look that up, man. It sounds interesting.
It's fun.
Y'all ever heard about Interstellar?
Yes. Good movie.
Whoa, but that shit was good right there, boy. Now you think that's what's gonna happen in the future, man? We're gonna have to goddamn go on a mission like that.
Yes.
You think we'll have a robot like that?
Yes. So we're gonna have that soon.
That shit gonna be lit. No
Gonna be your
cap,
best
man.
friend.
Shit, man. How much we've been going for a minute, bro. Ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
I don't really know what else to ask, bro.
Well, listen, that's what I came for. I came for all the questions to be asked.
We gotta definitely do a part 2.
Oh, listen, we could do this. Listen, anytime you want to back talk about politics, because this is the season. I'm happy to come back. Thank you so much, yo. I really enjoy myself. I love your show. I love what you do online. You break it up. You really get people involved. It's super funny. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I like your worlds too. That shit was lit. I remember when I joined up on you one time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Next time you're here, we're gonna get into the lizards and Illuminati and stuff. We still gotta talk about
They here in the metaverse now.
Oh, you say you worked at Nickelodeon, didn't you?
Yes.
You ever met Dan Schneider?
No, I've never met Dan Snyder, but I did work on iCarly.
Oh damn, bro. Yeah, that's lit. Shout out to the spaghetti tacos, bro. I followed that shit. I followed all that, bro. What else? Hell yeah, you got any worlds you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out a couple of new worlds that's coming out. My zombie, my I Am Zombie. I have 2 different renditions of it that are coming out shortly. I got a furniture store coming out. It's called the Sun Furniture Palace, where you could come and help your friend be Employee of the Month. If you go to any of my worlds and you have collected any of the sun chips, you'll be now able to purchase a couch to help your friend become Employee of the Month.
Oh, Employee of the Month in the game and stuff.
Yes.
Hell yeah, that sounds lit, man. Well, I see you, man. I see you
Thanks
part
so
2.
much, man. Indeed.
It's off the Oxy. I'll see you on the next interview, gang. Get some drink.